You think I'll let you zone?
Hey all, I'm back again with another creepy and disturbing Pokemon Dex entries factoid video. Still don't know why they have kids make these discoveries instead of adults because of how Magcargo can be hotter than the surface of the damn sun. It'd literally kill everything once it flies out of the Pokeball. Or that Gardevoir protects its trainer by throwing miniature black holes at anything it perceives as a threat. That doesn't sound good to me. But let's take a look at some disturbing lore that most don't bother to read. Gorebyss may seem like a pretty fish that wouldn't be a real predator in the ocean, but looks can be deceiving with this one, as in its Sapphire Dex entry, although Gorebyss is the very picture of elegance and beauty while swimming, it is also cruel. When it spots prey, this Pokemon inserts its thin mouth into the prey's body and drains the prey of its body fluids. So other Pokemon it preys on or it knows it can eat will get the fluid sucked out of them as they die, or this reinforces how Gorebyss eats in the Emerald entry. A Gorebyss siphons the body fluids of prey through its thin tubular mouth. Its light pink body color turns vibrant when it finishes feeding. So this fish gorges itself when it eats and turns a vibrant pink when full. The funny part is after this they change Gorebyss to a herbivore who eats seaweed from fire red and leaf green up until Alpha Sapphire, where it becomes a predator once again with sucking liquid out of its prey. Now, Gourgiest is a real menace in Pokemon with what they do to both Pokemon and humans alike. In why, it enwraps its prey in its hair-like arms. It sings joyfully as it observes the suffering of its prey. So it's like a cat where it likes to play with the target, enjoying the misery before eating it. It looks like it strangles them, or it poisons them. This isn't the most messed up Gourgiest has gotten, with the difference in sized ones are evil as well. In Sword, for the small variant, small Gourgeist pretend to be children to full adults. Anyone who falls for it gets carried away to the hereafter. So the small ones are dangerous because they will fake being kids to take humans away and eat them. For the average sized ones in Shield, in the darkness of a new moon night, Gourgeist will come knocking. Whoever answers the door will be swept off to the afterlife. They will even go door to door like a salesman and ask, "Would you like to die horribly today?" with a smile. The large ones go after the opposite. In Sword, large Gourgeist put on the guise of adults, taking the hands of children to lead them to the afterlife. Yeah, the large Gourgeist go after kids by posing as adults to eat them because I don't think they have the actual power to take them to wherever kids go when they die. The supersized versions aren't much better. I'd say they are the worst ones. As in Sword, supersized Gourgeist aren't picky. They will forcibly drag anyone to the afterlife. If you look good to the supersized ones, then it's GG's because they will get you one way or another if you don't have a Pokemon to fight them off. This is an interesting one for Sliggoo because this factoid wasn't known until people actually thought about it. In Sun, it has trouble drawing the line between friends and food. It can calmly try to melt and eat even those it gets along well with. Imagine your Gumi evolving to Sliggoo and casually tried to dissolve and eat you because it was hungry and you were the closest thing to try at the time. You'd have to keep it away from your other Pokemon because in Moon, this Pokemon's mucus can dissolve anything. Toothless, it sprays mucus on its prey. Once they're nicely dissolved, it slurps them up. Man, never get any old person as Sliggoo unless you want to see Grandma turn into a slushie by the family Pokemon. Cacturne looks like a cool grass and dark Pokemon if you like cacti, but unfortunately if you didn't raise it, I wouldn't want to meet one at night because if there's one, then there's a group close by. In most Dex entries since Sapphire, if a traveler is going through the desert in a thick of night, Cacturne will follow it in a ragtag group. The Pokemon are biding their time, waiting for the traveler to tire and become incapable of moving. Basically they target humans that travel through the desert until they tire out, then jump them. And they do this with other Pokemon as well. Do you think you can beat a sentient cactus that is stalking you through the desert because it sees you as food? I see that Pokemon like to ambush humans and other Pokemon a lot. To just attack them or eat them. This might be a nightmare to leave compared to when you were younger thinking it would be really fun walking around with your Gengar. Houndoom looks like a really cool Pokemon and would be quite loyal, but I wouldn't want to face one because of their biology. In Gold, if you are burned by the flames it shoots from its mouth, the pain will never go away. The constant pain might drive anyone, human or Pokemon, insane that the burn pain won't go away ever unless through burn heal. That might be the only way if it goes untreated. For now, with what its Dex entry says, it's forever if a Houndoom targets you. In Platinum, it gets even better. The flames it breathes when angry contain toxins. If they cause a burn, it will hurt forever. First it was fire that still has a burning sensation forever even if you heal from it. Now they upgraded to toxic flames that burn and poison you forever. That pain must be excruciating, probably feels like getting stung by a man-o-war. Not fatal, but very, very painful that you may want to unalive yourself to make the pain stop. For the reverse, in Ultra Sun, its red claws and the tips of its tail are melting from high internal temperatures that are painful to Houndoom itself when it mega evolves. That goes for a lot of megas at this point because all that power is literally melting Houndoom from the inside out, so you can get why a lot of them are incredibly hostile, even to their trainers. That should do it for this episode of creepy and messed up Pokemon Pokédex entries. If you got some to share, leave them in the comments below. Stay gold, and I'll see you guys in the next video.